Zach, how much has this series been a test of your patience personally in terms of even strength offense?
I mean, that's playoffs, right? It's tight. You know, LA is a really good defensive team, obviously, and yeah, you just have to keep going out there and doing it over and over again.
Jay talked about sort of banging at the rock till it splits open. Is
Hmm.
that an apt metaphor for your mentality today?
For sure, yeah. I think it's just got to keep going. You just got to keep doing the right things over and over again, and eventually it'll work out.
How challenging is it to kind of stay in that mindset when you guys? It's not like you had a couple bad games and you're not
Hmm.
getting there off. Getting your chances. You've been getting your chances, so it's tough to kind of stick with it. I guess in that regard.
I mean, we've been there before, right? We've been in a series like this, obviously. So, um, no, I think it's encouraging. You know, when you're playing well, you want to continue to play well. It's another thing if if you weren't playing well and you're down in the series, but you're playing well and you're doing the right things, and different moments in the game haven't gone our way, but I think we're excited about the opportunity that we have tomorrow.
Do you think you guys as a team are making it challenging enough or tough enough for the goaltender? Because obviously they're pretty good in this series.
Listen, yeah, he's playing well. I think playoffs, you got to score dirty goals, and we got to be able to get to the paint and find those second opportunities to make it difficult on them.
You're the dirty goal guy on this team. It's kind of a role that you're
Mm.
good at.
Yeah.
But they're not coming.
Mm.
Is it more difficult to get to the net? Is it harder for you to do the things you do in the goal crease that you've been doing all year? What are they doing to you?
No, I mean, I think it's 3 games, and in hockey, you know, you can go 3 games without scoring a goal, right? I think you got to keep going and doing the process and keep doing the right things, and eventually they'll go in. At this time of the year, that doesn't matter who scores. And that's the mentality amongst everybody in the room. But get enough guys going in the net, one we got a greasy one eventually.
Discipline was a big key going into the series because they were going to try and get you guys off your game. They were going to try and do things that took you off whatever you guys were trying to do. You've taken some offensive zone penalties. You've taken some penalties after the whistle. Do you look at that and say, okay, we just got to clean that up and then we'll be in good shape? How do you kind of feel?
Yeah, listen, I think out of all, you've watched a bunch of hockey, there's been a lot of penalties called in this playoffs, more so than others, it seems. But yeah, you got to eliminate the penalties that don't have an effect on the play, and the refs are seeming to call those more frequently. So that's the standard, and we have to be aware of the standard, and make sure that we're not giving them any freebies.
In the heat of the battle, when they are trying to go through, is that easier said than done? To stay away from that stuff, or like when you're trying to be, you're intense.
Mhm.
It's a battle. Is it tougher to do?
I mean, I think now we're well aware, so I don't think there should be any more of that, right? I think we're pretty aware of what the standard is, so we won't be doing that anymore.
Do you have to solve them at even strength? Power play is good, but the even strength is sort of hasn't been producing. Can you win a series without solving the other team 5-on-5?
Well, I think we've had the puck a lot, right? I think we've had the puck a lot. We've had probably more even strike chances than they have. So listen, you just have to keep pounding. Similar to what Wood said with his metaphor and analogy about pounding at the rock. You just got to keep going, and if you keep getting your looks, that's the key, right? If you're not getting any looks, then you got to change something up. But we're getting our looks. You just got to bear down on them.
You guys have your backs against the wall here, but you guys were in similar situations, maybe December and January, where things looked like it might come off the rails. How important is it? How big was that experience going into this one, saying, "Hey, we got the guys that are comfortable in these situations"?
Yeah, I mean, listen, we're only down by 1 game, right? It's not, like it's, talk about respect. It's an emotional roller coaster, right? We're down 1 game. It's, we have an opportunity to even the series tomorrow. So we've been in worse situations, and like I said, we're excited about the opportunity. We like the way we've played. It hasn't gone for us. That's hockey. It's a game of balances. It's a game of mistakes. It's a game of penalties.